Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video here on Hedera or Hbar. Wanted to make a video. I have some potentially good news for all of you. Even though it's a little early to say that, but I'll take the risk and say it right now. But I think Hedera actually has a chance to break out here. Alright, so that's why I wanted to make a video on it right here. Also briefly wanted to take a look at the fundamentals. But that's what we'll do, all right? We'll blend in the fundamentals with the technicals, so not only Hedera-specific fundamentals, but also the fundamentals for the markets. And then we'll talk about what's most likely here, and also what are the main opportunities, because that's obviously what's most interesting, and that's also, this morning, one of the key reasons why I thought, well, first of all, Hedera looks interesting enough to put in my trading watch list, but also to make a video on that. I know quite a lot of you are still interested in Hedera, some of you are still holding. So just wanted to do a full update. Now, first of all, fundamentally, Hedera has not been doing much. I mean, if you take a look at the TVL, it's basically very correlated with the price action. I must say, recently, we've actually seen a bit of an increase right here, as you can see. So that's really over the course of the last 3 days or so. We've seen the TVL rally quite a bit, while the price has remained relatively stable. So that's interesting. That's some growth, or it's just extra reporting from DeFi Llama. So we cannot be too sure of that, but ultimately that's interesting. But what I thought was most interesting is that, first of all, you know, technically Hedera has been in this consolidation right here between, let's say, 20 cents. That's the main psychological resistance level, and just above there you also have the value area high, so I kind of count that as one resistance level. My voice is very nasal today, so excuse me. I think it's very annoying, but hopefully the information still matters enough. But between that level around 20 cents and then the main resistance level is right here around 18.2 cents. And this is the first time, for two reasons, I think we have an actual chance to break out of there. All right. Now, I've talked about the breakout before, and now we actually have a chance to break out. And that's for two reasons, like I said. First of all, the markets as a whole. Look, there's a lot of leverage and there's still a lot of uncertainty, especially coming from the geopolitical arena, but also, well, basically the geopolitical arena, but also just stock markets and what they will do. But outside of that, what we also have, or outside of that, outside of the uncertainties, it still looks good enough to go up higher here, the market, right? So Bitcoin, so that's something that will pull up Hedera as well. But then second of all, we actually had some leverage coming in. Now, so far, it's only one big block of leverage, as you can see. But still, that could be the start of something bigger. The volume right now for Hedera itself is also going up 10% over the last 24 hours. That's pretty decent. But every time that Hedera has rallied, it started with leverage coming in like this. All right, so therefore, I wanted to make a video. Therefore, I wanted to show you what's going on after some sort of a leverage open interest dump we had yesterday. We've had a massive increase right here. It seems like mostly long positions. Afterwards, we had some short positions coming in as well, but mostly long positions. And like I said, I mean, every time, not always. I mean, you can see we've actually had some leverage coming in before that did not lead to anything. But every time we did rally, it always started with some leverage coming in like this. All right, so therefore, I think we have a good chance to break out. I think it is at this point of time, it's actually most likely we will do that. But in terms of trading it, in terms of buying Hedera because of it, you have to wait for the actual breakout. All right, so I would say it is most likely that we will do something like this in the next week. But that is not a reason to buy right now. You still have to wait for the confirmation. And like I said, I mean, we are very dependent on the strength of the market. So if Bitcoin pulls back, then Hedera will do the same and we will not break out. All right, so be ready for those two things. Like I said, at this point of time, I think something like this is most likely. So that's great, but I'll keep you updated on that. You still have to wait for the confirmation, and that's what you need to know. So take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next videos. Bye.